Today, I want to talk about Goosebumps. Yes! I love Goosebumps! Today, we are gonna be talking about Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns. This episode is part of the actual TV series, so it's not a special, so we don't get our main man, our good old man, Freak R.L. Stine, greeting us with his monotone voice.
Hello, I'm R.L. Stine. I write the Goosebumps book. Oh, hello. I'm R.L. Stine. Hello, I'm R.L. Stine. Hello, I'm R.L. Stine. Whoa. Hello, I'm R.L. Stine.
So the episode starts out with our main characters, Drew and Walker. Drew, enormous forehead, my god. And then Walker, he's giving me really some good Walter White Jr. vibes going on over here. But it starts out with them both walking the streets at night on Halloween Eve, talking about what they want to be for Halloween. Walker goes on about, well, aren't you scared? Aren't you scared of being out late at night? Walker starts f***ing out, and he's like, let's just go to the school and do some Halloween games. Drew's going, I can't believe you're doing this to me. Halloween is my favorite holiday. But again, Walter's like, well, aren't you scared of, what happened recently? And Drew's going, no, I really don't care, because that happened miles away from this town. Not like whatever horrible events happened over there won't happen here. And so Drew just continues to go, no, I'm still gonna go trick-or-treating, because I don't care. Besides, who's gonna kidnap us? That's what someone says before they get kidnapped. And so the camera starts backing up into the bushes, and it starts to turn into a POV. And it's this creepy POV of hands coming up around the tree. But they continue on with their walk. And as they're talking, they hear this sound like just like a dying cat.
What was that?
And Drew gets freaked out. But they turn around, and two kids coming out of the bush, and they get scared from them. And it's Drew's old friends that moved out of town, Shane and Shauna. The more the scene goes on, these kids have no emotion. They are like Children of the Corn kids. But as they're doing their introductions with each other, they don't care about Walker. They could not give any more nothing about Walker. But we're getting more shots of like a POV shot of something creeping in the bushes. Out of the bushes come two kids. It's clearly just two kids in werewolf costumes.
She falls for it every time.
They scare Drew, of course. You always have to have a scaredy cat in one of these episodes. And as well, Goosebumps does a good job of very unlikable kids. They're great at making very unlikable kids. There's this girl who's literally a bitch the entire time. And everybody's fan favorite, we got Big Justice.
Bring the boom with no fear, bring the boom with the sun.
We're Costco guys. Of course I'm gonna have my chicken bake.
But our bullies Tabitha and Lee just verbally harass these kids. And Drew's going, I absolutely disgusted by these people. I hate them. She wants to come up with the devious plan of tricking them back. So they get home and they call Tabitha and Lee, but they go, hey, like, you're so devious and we want to do some tricks on people. You want to come along so we can trick people? We know you're really good at tricks. Come on. And she goes, yeah, okay, all right. All right, sick. We'll meet you on Halloween night at the house on Whitaker. And so they're cackling to each other and they hang up. Tabitha is just going, you think we're f***ing idiots? Yeah, there's something up. They're planning something. And so the night comes and everybody meets up except Shane and Shauna aren't there. So they end up going to the next house to trick or treat. They knock on the door and this old hag opens the door and she goes,
What nice costumes you have. My husband would love to see you. Why don't you come in and let my husband see? He's just upstairs.
And they're like, yeah, sure, lady, whatever, just give us candy. And so they enter the house, and of course this woman lets them in, and she's at the door just like, anybody about to see me abduct these kids? I don't think so. So she's taking them upstairs, and they blasted this woman's voice lines with a godly amount of reverb.
Stairs. Oh, that's it. Oh, my husband will be thrilled. He loves children. Oh, but go right on. Go right in. Go on. Go on. Go on right in. Go on.
Go upstairs.
This is the part that probably got me the most in this episode. They get upstairs and they finally get through the door, and right when they open the door, it is just a child slave labor ring. And they see Sean and Shauna in the back. They're like, run, run, oh God, run! The reason why there was massive amounts of reavers because they wanted to portray that it was in a dream. There's nothing to worry about. All is well. Oh, but first, the old man, they show the old man. It's this special needs old man. He might have some Down syndrome, who knows? But he's fumbling around going, oh, I love children. Oh, yeah. And he's got boils all over his face, like trypophobia, what's it called? The director told him to be creepy, but he just gives off special needs vibes.
I love your costume. I love your costume so much. You're going to stay right here forever.
We're at Halloween night now, and we're open up the scene with Drew's father and mother giving out candy as she got ready with her super Drew dress. Let me tell you something about, okay, kids who dress up as super themselves. All right, there's a little bit of autism in there. I don't care what you say. But I have never seen a normal kid dress up as super themselves. You're either a narcissist or you're autist. You're one or the other. But her mom goes, oh, Drew, I know you just got ready and everything, and I didn't talk about this earlier to you today, but I don't think I want you going outside. It's a little bit dangerous out there after 4 people went missing. The father, with his beautiful piercing eyes, goes, "Oh yeah, come on, honey. It's Halloween. Like, she'll be fine, you know. I know those 4 people went missing, but those were adults and not children." What the fuck kind of logic is that? There's people literally getting kidnapped. Your whole safety net with this is, my daughter should be fine because she's not an adult. She'll be okay. He wants these kids to die. He wants these kids to get kidnapped. He don't give a fuck. So the mom goes, okay, fine. If she gets kidnapped, it's on you, brother. All right, there's the divorce papers. It's right there. The walker's running a little late, and he finally shows up, and he comes in looking like a school shooter. And the dad's like, dude, what are you? I feel threatened right now. I feel in danger. And Walker goes, I'm a dark and stormy night.
What? No, I'm a dark and stormy night.
Well, I see the dark, but where's the stormy?
Now Drew and Walker are out in the neighborhood, and there's a bunch of kids. This is like peak 90s, not to sound like an old man, but this is what Halloween is all about. Seeing all these kids just running around in the street without any parental supervision. That's where it is at. That's how I remember it as a kid. That is like the best part of trick-or-treating, was you had your group of friends. You might have started with like 2 or 3 people, and then there are the moments where you're like, all right, there's not much people, and then you turn the corner, the next cul-de-sac, and there's just a crap ton of kids. And you're like, yeah, there's Tommy. Oh my God, there's Jason. Oh my God. And so you're convening, and then your group is getting bigger and bigger. And that's like how the night goes, where it's like, you go as far in the town as you want. Get your candy, get your bag, get that money. But back with Drew and Walker. Walker's going, well, where's your friends? Where's Shane and Shauna? And Drew's going, I don't know. And then we get a shot of like the Nazgul coming through the forest. But we're back to the kids, and Lee and Tabitha are waiting now for Drew, and they're talking about, yeah, we know something's up. they're gonna do something to us. They both show up and they go, yeah, where's your friend? And Drew's just, maybe we should wait like a few minutes. And they're like, why? You gonna do something to us? They're part of the trick, aren't they? I don't care. Big Justice is right there just talking about chicken bakes. They start trick-or-treating. After like 2 houses, they're like, well, let's look what we got. Wow, they're all looking in their bag. And then out from the trees come the pumpkin heads, the jack-o'-lantern head. They try scaring them, and Tabitha's like, oh, nice try. I'm all good, you know. They're literally 6 feet tall adults. They're just demanding these kids, come with us. We're gonna go trick-or-treating. We have so much more better places to trick-or-treat. Come with us.
Follow us. We know a new neighborhood. A new neighborhood. A better place. A better place. A better place.
Your friends are too funny.
And they're like, yeah, okay, whatever, yeah. You guys aren't scary. Let's go follow them. And Drew's just like, hey, are you Shane and Shauna? Like, I'm kind of also freaking out. And they're not saying anything to her. And she's like, I don't think this is a good idea. But the pumpkin heads are still going, get the fuck over here. I can't say that. But the pumpkin heads are just like, I don't care. Let's come with us and get some more candy over here. Drew's just literally just going, yeah, that's not them. I am good. Like, we should not do that.
Now, she knows how to avoid bad situations, right, Drew?
But she caves in and she goes with them to the new neighborhood. They're walking through the forest and the jack-o'-lanterns are just shoving them through the forest. But they get through the clearing and it's this super decorated neighborhood, and the pumpkins are demanding, okay, go trick or treat, do something. They're like, oh, okay, all right. And the first house they get to, they get a candy bar that's literally like this big. Like, damn, all right, all right, they know some good neighborhoods, all right. The next house they go to, just large amount of candy being put into their bag, and the same thing after that. These neighbors are a little bit off as well. They're running on NPC power. As they walk away, they do the classic Goosebumps Adobe animate morph on their heads to turn into pumpkins. And now after all that trick-or-treating, all their bags are full, they're getting a little tired. They get back to the 2 jack-o'-lantern heads and they go, all right, we're done. We're gonna go home. And the pumpkin heads are just like, no, you gotta keep on trick-or-treating. He does this unflattering hand wave that Germany would be ashamed of. Pumpkin heads they keep going on about, we want you to trick-or-treat forever. And they're like, I'm okay. Like, I really don't want to. Like, Shane, Shauna, this is stupid. Like, take the masks off. We're done. And so Tabitha takes one of the heads off, and the head is still talking to her. So she drops. She's like, oh god. And the pumpkin literally like, you better go back to. Oh god, my voice. You better go back to trick or treating, or else I'm gonna do this to you. They point to another pumpkin, and they blast that shit, and it explodes. Freaks them all out, and they go running. They're going back to trick-or-treating. And so they trick-or-treat more, and they fill up their bags again. They get back to the jack-o'-lanterns, and they go, oh my god, please, let me go. My bags are full and I'm so tired. Oh. And they go, no, you gotta trick-or-treat forever. And Tabitha's, she's done. She's like, my bag is full though, come on, man. And they take her bag, and they dump it. And they're like, no, it's not, go back. And they're like, God. No. And Tabitha comes down to it where she's going, you're the guys who are the reason those 4 people went missing. Everybody's freaking out, and they start running away from the pumpkins. They're doing a little chase through the forest again, and the pumpkins have fire spewing out of their mouth. But as they're being chased through the forest, Tabitha trips over and bashes her front teeth into the floor. And they think they lost the jack-o'-lantern, and Tabitha's like, ugh. They're gone. Oh, thank God. And they just jump out from the bushes again and go, rah, we're back, idiots. They corner Tabitha and Lee, and they're like, you're gonna be one of us now. They take off their jack-o'-lantern head, and they go, put on the head, put it on. Tabitha and Lee, shitting their pants, go running into the forest again, leaving Drew and Walker behind. The pumpkin heads are going, oh, we got them pretty good, okay. And then they transform back into Shane and Shauna. So Shane and Shauna the entire time. Drew is relieved And she runs up to them going, wow, those costumes were great. At first I thought it was you, then I didn't. Wow, you made me shit my pants too. Walker's going off like,
How? I mean, the way you just changed and the way that beam shot out of your
Shane and Shauna reveal that they are aliens. Wow. You know, that kind of pisses me off. Keep that shit Halloween. I would have preferred if they were just ghosts. And the reason why they came back in town is because they only show up during Halloween because they're ghosts. It's like the Day of the Dead. But no, we had to go aliens. We had to go a little bit more sci-fi, I guess. I'm fine with it. You know, I'm just wishing it was ghosts, you know. Come on now. You had it right there. And Walker's just like, well, Drew, why didn't you tell me they were aliens? Like, dude, would you even believe me? Like, no, you would not believe this. I would, if this girl told me that she knew aliens, I would be like, yeah, right. This part kind of pissed me off. Drew goes, ha, I hope I didn't scare them too much. Bitch, you didn't do anything. You didn't even know that they were the jack-o'-lanterns. It was all Shane and Shauna that did all the work. Like, you did no scaring whatsoever. Stop taking credit. That's just messed up. They then take off their human disguises and reveal that they are green dildo aliens. Ugh. But as Drew and Walker are escorting the aliens back to their ship, Drew goes, oh, do you want some, like, candy for, like, the trip? Anything like that? And they go, no. That's not on our diet. But if you do come around some chunky adults, we would love to eat them. We just finished a 4-course meal. And Drew's like, oh my God, you actually ate those 4 people in the newspaper. And Shane and Sean are just like, yeah, so don't eat too much candy or else you might get fat and we'll come back and eat you. Bye. And as the ship goes up, Walker and Drew are just like literally flashbang stunned. And that's where the episode just ends. I'm gonna say this is it's a good Halloween episode, but it just, you know, it won't beat the special of Haunted Mask. That is like the quintessential Halloween Goosebumps episode to watch. It's just the specials are the Halloween ones to watch. But I like this episode. It's fun. A little bit ruined by the aliens, but it's still a good Halloween episode. Just a small little 27 minutes to watch. It ain't like the special series where it's like 40 minutes, so it's a good just put it on and put something else on for that Halloween watch party. All right, see you next video. Oh.